Hello guys, this is Where Am I Here. I'm going to be showing you how to create an 808 that resembles Virus in the Antidote. Now, Virus in the Antidote is a producer from the UK. He's collabed with a lot of great artists like Kamiyata and Zodiac. He loves to use heavier dynamics in his sounds. Um, I honestly think he's one of my favorite producers in the underground scene. Now, this is what I put together. We're going to compare and contrast. Yeah, so Virus typically likes to have a lot of pitch slide, likes to have his 808s really animated. Um, these are a little more docile, but I have a little more effects going on them. There's a little bit more distortion, overdrive, and saturation. Um, we are going to break this down now. So this is what's going on. We have the sub. This is just a default citrus. It's a really great way to get a clean sub. Then we have this 808 from a Lil Pump drum kit. It's pretty neat. This is what it sounds like. Alright, so now I'm gonna be showing you what it sounds like without the effects. With for our serum effects, which is the first one, we have a downsample and the distortion. We have it set to pre, and we also have a macro controlling this frequency. Now, you can set it any way you want. I prefer to automate it for whenever there's a pitch slide happening. So let me show you. Adds a little more animation, gets it to sound a little more lively. I'm pretty sure Virus might do something similar, but that's just a shot in the dark. For our delay, we have it set to 40, then to link 45, both sides, set to normal, mixes at 30%. So if you don't have serum, you could use a Deep Blue Crusher. Doesn't sound exactly the same. Sounds a little shit, but you know, it's an alternative if you can configure it the right way. Then I also have a Soundgoodizer for some extra punch. This is what it sounds like without. I'll turn up the sub. So, yeah, it adds a little more reinforcement. A lot of people are going to urge you not to use Soundgoodizer. It's something only noobs use, but I found after my 5 years of experience that it can do some great things that normal volume can't. Then we have a sausage fattener set to 11%. You know, just adds a little more distortion, a little more texture. So yeah, it attenuates to the delay, adds a little more texture. And then next we have a patcher. I'm going to include this preset in the description for you newer people. But if you'd like to challenge yourself, I highly recommend recreating this. I have two separate EQs separating at 800 or 750 hertz. and above. So the upper frequencies are being routed to a stereo expander. This is a preset from Nasco. He's a great dubstep producer. He had a video explaining how to make this too. And I also have this being routed to another sound godizer for extra sub reinforcements. Without it, so you can really hear that it tames the frequencies. You know, it glues things together pretty well. Kind of like puts things together like Tetris, like how I'd put it. Make sure the frequencies are intact. Next, we have a tube amp. This is a free plugin I got from Splice. This is great for saturation and overdrive. I have the drive set to 48. Bias is set to 40. Low pass to 20K. Out gain is 0. Without it, now that's actually pretty cool. You could experiment with that if you want to use it or don't. In the end, it'll just make you better at sound design. So go ahead. OTT. This is basically to glue the frequencies even more, make sure everything's tamed. Without it, with. Okay, so to get into this, not much to it. Set to 57, set it up to 58 for depth, 57 for time, downward 63. And yeah, again, this is free on Splice. Highly recommend it. A lot of professional people use it. It's very critically acclaimed. Then lastly, this is actually being EQ sidechained, routed to a peak controller on my kick, but you don't necessarily need to do that. You could just put it to 50 hertz or 90. This is also, keep in mind, important for the sub, so the sub could squeeze through, because where the sub really shines is in between 50 and 90 hertz. So yeah, I also have some EQ sidechaining going on with the sub too. I will explain this in another video. But yeah, that is it. I might make a breakdown of this once I complete the track. Now I hope you guys learned a lot from this video, and have any questions, leave them in the comments. Message me on SoundCloud. I will include my Twitter in the description, along with the preset for the patcher. Now, if you didn't like this video, please dislike. If you liked it, throw a thumbs up. And yeah, guys, have a nice day.